Lali-ho everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy III. We last left off, I was hitting the wrong button. I had gotten some experience here. We're in front of Doga's house. You may also notice that we have a Geomancer. Evoker was doing so bad when I was grinding, I was like, you know what? We're just gonna gear up a Geomancer and use a Geomancer for now. So we have a Geomancer. Yeah, Doga. So, now we are going to come into Doga's house. And we are going to come back here to his room and hit the torch. And boom, he opens up a wall. And now we can mini. Alright, everyone's missionized. Let's go! So welcome to the Cave of the Circle. Sigil leads to a dimensional rift. That's where you can find the Eureka key. Okay. Demon horses. Oh no, we were ambushed. That's lovely. Probably need to move Shallot to the back row. Also, Shallot just got put to sleep. Mildly aggravating. Right, hold up. You actually need to heal us. I can also change Shallot's job, but, you know, that's fine. Fortunately, the circle isn't very big of an area. There's no items, so... Run! No items here. Have him guard. Can use the rune staff. Still use Fyra and train. Okay. That was fast.
We made it, but we can't rest. My life force won't last much longer. Here, let me cast a spell on your ship. This will allow you to travel underwater.
Zahapido Muhu Kane! Nautilus can travel underwater thanks to Doga's spell.
You must go to the Temple of Time under the sea at Cape Twin Horn, south of Saronia. There you will find Noah's loot. Why be that? Using that magic loot can reach the world of dreams. You must use it to wake up Une and bring her back to our world. I, on the other hand, must go and fetch Eureka's key. Once you have found Une, you will need to commandeer the Invincible, a colossal battleship. Anyway, now go! Find the loot and awaken Une. We will see each other again, young heroes.
Oh no, Doga! Don't leave us. Oof, there he goes.
I will prepare a hero of magic. I leave Une to you. Farewell now, for now, ye warriors.
I'm presuming that he's still shrunk. He hasn't unshrunk himself yet, but we are fixing to unshrink ourselves. So let's stop by here and get some healing. Because we're about to do something very dumb. Yeah, that's right, it's over here. And he's gone to the... Yeah, Master Doug has gone to the rift between dimensions to receive the Eureka Coup, Kupo. I hope it's alright, Kuko. Yep. And of course, this is the initial appearance of the Moogles, by the way. So, that's fun. If I'm not mistaken. Alright. It's funny that that Blizzard 1 spell does almost as much as, Blizzaga. Okay, we're free. Alright. First order of business. Why don't we take out a side boss? First... So we can't land on ground here, we actually have to land in water. I think... Oh no, we can land on ground. That's right, we can also land in water now, though. I forgot, the other ship was the one that can't land in water. So, which one of these has the end? It's this one, right? Wait, no, it's the north one. Right? Are you? Yeah, here's the end. Alright, so we're gonna use the end. Mostly because I'm too lazy to go all the way back to the floating continent and all the way back to our hometown to go heal. Besides, we need to be here anyway, right next to Saronia. There was a thing when we were exploring this castle. They mentioned there was a tunnel that used to go to the ocean floor. And unfortunately, the path was sealed. But... Where is it? It's down, not beside the castle. My bad. I thought it was beside the castle. It should be here, then. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so we're gonna make a quick save here. I'm hoping I can do this. Welcome to the Saronia Catacombs. These enemies aren't too bad. They do hit kinda hard, but not too bad. Oh, Rock Slide is a new spell we can cast here. Nice. Let's go ahead and cast some Cure 1s to heal. As long as we keep ourselves healed, we should be okay. Alright. So there are items on both sides, but the left is the way we want to go, so we'll go right first. These guys use ice. I wonder if they're weak to fire. We have to try that. Aegis Shield, Gaia Vest, Boss Troll. Quicksand. Is that instant death? It is instant death! Oh my! I was like, wait a minute, isn't Quicksand usually instant death? And yes, it was. Okay, that's interesting. I think a 4 Geomancer team would be fun. The only problem is you don't get to play it until late in the game. And Golem Staff, don't need that right now. Oh, you look fun. Yeah, you're about to kill Scallion. Wrong slide. There we go. Okay, just wanted to verify that everyone was full. Kick clops. Wind slash. Rock slide. Reflective veil, hold up. That is better. Nice. Oh wait. Oh, equip both fire rods. I don't want both fire rods. I want to be able to increase both fire and lightning. And you already have a vest, okay. I thought so, but oh look, battlers. You know, actually I should check. Let's try fire on these guys. I like the music in this game. Could go rock slide. Well, I don't know if it'll be stronger, but I do have the fire rod equipped, so probably a good idea to cast that. You already have a diamond bell. Although I could give you a second one. Ding-a-ling. Now you have two increased intellect. 2 bells. Okay, we're good. And up we go. B4. But before what? Before a battle. Welcome to Casa Saronia, B3. And would you look at that, we have a friend here. Hi friend. Just foolish woman indeed who dares disturb my sleep. Odin attacks! Odin, you say? Oh. Uh-oh. So, hi Odin. How are you doing today? Let's cast Break on him, actually. And, of course, we're gonna go all out. Let's hit him with Bio. And Terrain is basically the only thing you can do. Alright, let's see what we can do. Rock Slide. Not bad, not bad. Can definitely still use the Golem Staff, but I don't have any more bios. I only had one cast of that. So let's Thundaga now. Earthquake. Oh, wow! That wasn't very strong, but that was cool. I need to heal everyone, so let's cast a Kiraga. Go ahead and do that for the rest of it. Terrain Earthquake. Zantetsuken, oh no. Ow! Oh, I'm glad I was timing Kiraga then. I'm also very lucky, because I think that has a chance of instant death for obvious reasons. Alright, I don't know which is going to be stronger between Blizzaga and Break. I think they're about the same power. Yeah, he's going to start doing that every turn, isn't he? Hope this kills him. Oh boy. Ooh, this is not good. Quicksand's not going to work on him. And yeah, he is doing it every turn. Okay, Shallot went down. He sliced my onions. Okay, I've got to focus on healing. Hey, go ahead and get Shallot back up. In case Scallion doesn't kill him. Scallion did not kill him, and he didn't. Really? He didn't Zantetsu? I'm a little shocked, actually. Okay, Shallot needs to guard. Cast break. There we go. He's barely survived that. That's amazing. Wind slash. Break. He has so much HP. I'm also slightly leveled for this, I think. Setsutsuken. Ow. Come on, go down, please. Oh, not quicksand. About to hit him with an arrow gun just to see if I can knock him out with it. Yep, that went down. Can I finish you with Arroga? Yep! Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good. Party was defeated? Yep, that's the thing that just happened. So yeah, Odin. He is, not easy. Okay. I don't think there's anything I can switch you to, though. Except Red Mage. I may have to do... Oh god, you have no equipment. I have soldier equipment. That's amazing. Also, he has no MP, which I can fix that. This is why I'm not saving here. I can just pop an elixir and see if he wants MP back. Alright. Now... I am going to go ahead and use Aruga along with Bio and probably Thundaga. Hit him with all my strongest spells. I only have 2 casts in Protect, though. Okay. Getting started early, I see. Okay then. I mean, to be expected, but... I wonder if he's weak to lightning. I know he is in 5, but I don't know about here. You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to have you use a Phoenix down. Hopefully they go in that order. I'm going to try Thundara, actually, because he might actually be weak to lightning. If that's the case, I do believe he is. Okay, good. Phoenix down went off first. Means Kira will hit red with full power. Nice. I'm just gonna have him guard to stay alive longer. Alright, let's hit him with Thundara again. And we'll have both red and pearl focus on healing. I think I need to stop and have him use a high potion on red. Ooh. I wasn't expecting him to just outright pummel Pearl. Okay, I need to use a high potion on Pearl now. I'm almost out of Curious, that's not good. I got one more Kiraga I can cast. He is still alive. I may have to come back and do this later. Yeah. Alright, so we may have to do this later. We are slightly under-leveled for this, so that's fine. I've got other things I can go check on. So yeah, that's a thing that you can do with the... that's right, I can't teleport here. I have to actually teleport down here. So that's one thing you can do with the ability to go underwater. There are a couple other things. There is an NPC who mentions an item that's, or a thing that's under there, and also, not here, here. There's a place that's fully, oops, on the very edge. It's fully surrounded by mountains there, but we can come down, and I think I can see, wait, up there. There it is. probably should have cast a break. Oh well. Whirlpool. Nice. And we can come back up through here. Because we can't fly over mountains. So, it lets us come here. So Doga's Village. This is Doga's Village. All the spells sold here were restored from ancient texts by Master Doga himself. Ah, it's a downwards thing. Okay, well fine then. What can I do for you? Yes, so we can double check and make sure we have all the magic we can get. This is level 4. We already have all the level 4 magic, so we're good. This is... ah, level 7. So, this is one we don't have. Quake is pretty good. Breaka is... well, it is what it is. And Drain is also decent. Kiraja, Isuna, and Reflect. Now, we don't have the money for all this. We are going to go ahead and get Kiraja. And probably Quake. Now, everything in that is expensive. I will be getting those spells off screen. So we're going to learn Kiraja. And we're going to learn Quake. This is level 5, which we have already done. And level 6. Which again, we have also already done. This is actually level 5, which is really funny. And these are the first 5 levels of summoning magic. So yeah, that's where your level 7 magics are. In the previous playthrough, I actually missed that place in my my trial run. So I never found the level 7 magic. I think you find one inside of a chest or something. So I had a couple of spells, but I didn't have, like, the full list, which confused me. Yeah, it's because it's inside that city. I had Kiraja, and I think that was it. Well, no, I did ultimately end up getting it, I think, but it was much later. Anyway, so we're going to go overhead, and there is a underwater area near this triangular island. So it exists for the sole purpose of having a cave underneath it. And there's the cave. So, welcome to Sunken Cave. This is a little side area that has no purpose outside of loot. So allow us to loot. Don't you love ambushes? Oh, right, I forgot Shallot's in the back row right now. That's probably one of the reasons his damage has been so crappy. His back row really does destroy your ability to deal damage with melee attacks. Anyway. Alright, so we have an item over here. The Defender. Hold up. Because that... Cast Protect when used in battle. Hold up, I need to put the Defender there, I think. Maybe I should have come here first. Because with that, I might actually be able to fight Odin. Interesting. Keep him in the back row to start with, have him cast Protect on everybody to survive Zentetsuken, and then have him move into the front row and start swinging. There's a thought. Oh yeah, now his damage is much better. Oh, no, single targeting. Oh, well, that's fine. So yeah, let's finish looting this cave. We may actually go get Odin after all. Diamond shield, don't care about it. Gear. Okay, they cast Blizzaga. Or Blizzaga, I mean. Yeah, maybe I should have her use the Golem staff instead of the Moon staff here. It's about the same damage, but it also has the ability to petrify them, so yeah. Dual Tomahawk. I think that is for... yeah, that is for Viking. Okay, so doesn't matter which way we go first. Let's go over here though. Ancient Sword. That I think will replace the Blood Sword, sadly. Yeah, it's actually weaker than the Defender. That's funny. It also can inflict paralysis when it hits, so that's actually really cool. Diamond Shield, Diamond Helm, hold up. Yeah, Diamond Helm is a better thing. Black Hole. That I think is an attack item. Yeah, it creates a rift to another dimension. Bacchus' Cider. Yep, he just paralyzed it. That's why it shook after it hit. He hit it. Nice. Plus, we're also getting some side levels, so yeah, we might actually be able to kill it. Kill. Diamond Mail, Air Knife. So now he's all decked out. Loki Heart, Diamond Bracers. Killer Hermit. Nice. Okay. Haven't I already fought you guys? I mean, you already bothered me in a different cave. Power Bracers, Elixir, and Diamond Gloves. Okay. Prevents the wearer from turning into a toad and increases strength. In this case, the strength boost is probably better. The Diamond Gloves, however... or Diamond Bracers. Okay, so... yeah, they're just better. Alright, let me give them to my damage dealer, so... I only have one pair, right? Yeah, okay. Now, of course, you can also see there's a secret here. That's cool. Monsters! Alright, so... the, Puritan, I'm gonna bump up my spells to the second tier. And slash. Ow! Survive, that's not good. Why did it... okay, it didn't kill him. I was about to say. Annoying that it decided to attack him twice. Yeah, eat Cyclone. Jerk. And we got a Blood Lance. Not helpful for us, but okay. Monsters. Zombie dragon. Ahaha. Ahaha. Does this game have... Let me try that, actually. It should. It should do this damage. And let's Faraga him, just because I don't like his face. 6,000? I didn't have to Faraga him. Just shield. Wow. Pearl eradicated him. He was allergic to onions. Death Claws. Raga. Aruga. And they died. Reflective Mail, which I'm already had, but Diamond Mail's better. Which is hilarious. But Reflective Mail may allow me to use a Red Mage again, so... Eater. Eaters are annoying. Well, Eaters themselves are annoying, but there's an enemy that has that sprite that's very annoying. We'll get to that when we get to it. Oh, we will get to that when we get to it. Excuse me. And there we have it. Triton Hammer. And this dungeon is now looted, so let's get out of here. So we're gonna go back and heal in that place again. I may... Hang on, let me see about changing red back to a red mage. Okay, Reflective Mail is apparently not something that red mage can equip, which is a little annoying, but is what it is. Would the Dragoon really help? I don't think it would, honestly. I can't use Dark Knight yet. Because Dark Knight requires the Dark Swords, and I don't have any. So, that part does suck. But it's fine. Should I try Odin one more time? You know, I think I'm gonna wait until after this next dungeon. So, over here, I want to say it's in the middle of this little cubby. Yes. Welcome to the Temple of Time. You know, sometimes a dungeon in Zelda, but there is a bunch of stuff down here. We have 14 magic keys, so we have plenty. So we had a diamond helm. That's nice. Not that helpful, but nice. We're going to stick with the golem staff just because of that. We're going to start using fire, and we'll have you use the golem staff as well. Really? That's very aggravating. Diamond bracers. That was bracers and not bangles. Right? Oh no, it is bracers. So let's equip you. Wyvern. Wyvern. He got cut to ribbons. All of a sudden, Rosabaza. Oh, another defender. Hold up. You're not supposed to dual wield defenders, but you know what? That's fine. Who says I can't? Okay. I have a feeling we have to go through one of those, so let's go to this bottom one first. Yeah, the door's locked, so... Diamond mail. Adira. Alright, which way do I go? Let's see here. Not able to go through, so let's unlock it. Good. King Lizard and King Seekers. Diamond gloves or calcium. Ah. It's the Orichalcum dagger. Fair. Oh gosh. Something just hit my door. Everything is okay out there. Go. This door is also locked. Interesting. Yeah, it goes down. Very interesting. I don't like these Chimera mages. Oh, come on! Of all the people you could have hit, you hit red. That's aggravating. I mean, yeah, I didn't heal him, but honestly, the numbers adding up, I think that would have killed him anyway. Shield. Noah's lute, the mythical instrument lost to the flow of time, began to play a tender tune. obtained Nua's loot. Noah's loot, not Nua's loot. What in the world? Anyway, there is a... Hello, could I... Hello, Behemoth! I forgot you were in here. Yeah, we're not playing with Behemoth. You don't play with Behemoths. You obliterate Behemoths as soon as they happen. Stop Behemoths before they happen. Ooh, this Behemoth is still happening. That's not good. There we go. Ah, right. I remember now. It is up here. Oh, I'm not a Chimera mage. Just not playing with you right this moment. Just trying to get out of here. Dragon. Just dragon. Yeah, we're going HP. Let's do it again. There we go. Lamia Heart, Protect Ring, and another Protect Ring. Now, Protect Rings, I think, yeah. They give a lot. Like, they give a whole lot. Okay. Now we've looted this place, got the thing we came for. Looted this place. Wahaha. That was terrible. I regret nothing, though. So. Let's go here. This is Une's shrine. There are no enemies in here. There's just a sleeping lady. Also, I realized I wasn't playing as... There we go. Swat! Noah's loot? Is that Noah's loot? Wake up, Une! The sonorous strumming of the lute reverberated around the room and passed into the world of dreams. Quack! Une's awake! Une's awake! Squawk! That was a nice nap. Come here and sit on my shoulder, sweetie bird. Yes, ma'am, Squawk! I'm still a bit stiff from such a long sleep. Gonna shake off the cobwebs! She's wall hacking.
The name's Une, overseer of the World of Dreams, at your service. I've been asleep so long I hardly know what to make of the world nowadays. Oh my, the real world is impressive, don't you think? But enough about that. Doga managed to reach me in my sleep and told me all about you, and what Zande has done. First things first, we need a ship strong enough to transport us up and over the mountain ranges. We should find what we're looking for in the ancient ruins to the north. Hell, what are we waiting for? Let's be off! You're coming with? What? Are you embarrassed to go on an adventure with a venerable old mage like me? No, it's not what I thought not. Well then, shall we? Une joined the party. Welcome, Une. Oh dear, I almost forgot. Here. Obtain the Fang of Fire. What's this? It's another element of fangs you've been collecting. With this, you should have 3 in total. Only with all 4 fangs can you hope to get past the statue Zande has guarding his tower. In order to find the final fang, the Fang of Earth, you will need a formidable ship. Don't dawdle. Dawdle. Dwaddle. See the Fang of Fire from Une. Yep. So we don't need to fight Odin just yet because we don't. Evoker can cast Odin, but I'm not using Evoker. Like, let's just be honest here, I'm not using Evoker. So we're not gonna go get Odin just yet. We're going to go to the probably one of the hardest areas in the game if you're not prepared. And that's because of a couple of enemies that are there that are absolutely annoying. Up here, you can come here at any time. You can't do anything in here. We're gonna make a safety save. Welcome to the ancient ruins. Oh. The ancients who created that gigantic ship named it the Invincible. Fitting, huh? The Invincible can fly over mountain ranges. You need that ship if you hope to find the Fang of Earth. Come along, we're off to the ancient ruins. We're researching the artifacts excavated from the ancient ruins. We sent a team deeper into the ruins, but an earthquake collapsed that adamantine wall. Now no one can get in or out. Okay, so Pyrolus is not too bad. He's actually not one of the reasons I hate coming here. Also, I think we need to start using the Saga again. So yeah, let's use the Rune Staff. Blizzard. One key note about this area, don't use AoE magic. Just trust me on this, don't use AoEs. You want to kill individuals ASAP. There was a cave in, now we're in an impasse. Literally, we can't go any further. Let me handle this rock. If I demolish an obstacle in the dream world, I'll get rid of the one in the real world too. Not even an adamantite stands a chance against me. Stand back now. So she phases into the dream world and destroys it in the dream world because she's a master of dreams. She controls the dream world. And so she then eliminates those rocks in the real world, which is really funny. Oh, I am so tired. Phew, these old bones aren't what they used to be. That took a lot out of me. No time to wait, you four. The Invincible's further in. So, the search for the Invincible begins. Another Pyrolus. You know what? I'm not going to argue with fighting these. These are definitely the preferred thing to fight. Reflective Mail. Let's go ahead and cure just in case to keep our HP high. Those are fine. Those are fine. I am glad to fight these. Still gonna keep single targets for the purpose of making things easier once I encounter the things I'm worried about.
So up here we got some shops. There has to be some grand discovery waiting in these ruins. I can feel it. Unscrupulous merchants keep breaking into the ancient ruins and stealing artifacts to sell, like weapons and armor. All the images we've unearthed at this site show a gigantic ship. So we have a place we can heal, and in the item shop, which is nice. Not a bad idea to go ahead and heal. Get back our what few magic we've spent. Weapons. We don't have any good weapons except for the defender, which we already have 2 of. Hold up. I turned on something at my feet. That was an accident. Blood Lance would be good if you're using Dragoons. Yeah, it's a lance that has the ability to absorb MP or HP. If you're using all Dragoons, that's not a bad thing. Equip everyone with 2 Blood Lances and jump. Not a bad strategy. However, not very good here. Okay. We can finally get a robe. So the white robe is good, and we're gonna get 2 black robes. Now we're broke again. But now our red mage actually has a body armor, so probably can go in and sell a lot of this stuff too. Hold up, before I do that, let me sort my items by items. So, ancient sword, yeah, that was short-lived. Blood sword actually did last a while. Royal sword, we just sold the king's special weapon. That's not very, I don't care. I don't need Dragoons anymore, sadly. So we will be selling the Blood Lance. I don't use Vikings. Low-key Harp, I don't use the Bards either. I've never used Bard in this game. Maybe it's good. If I'm missing out, let me know. We're not going to be going back to Geomancer. It's served its purpose now. Shields, look, shields are good, but shields are kind of also useless because everyone can dual wield. And as much as I dislike dual wield reliance, this game is really good with dual wield, so... I'm gonna keep one of those. Pretty sure I don't need these. I'm just gonna sell them at this point. Gaia vests, scholars robes, I don't need any more. Diamond gloves. I don't need the diamond gloves because the power bracelet gauntlets I don't need any more of. I'm gonna keep the diamond bracers. I'm gonna sell the runic bracers. Now that has 10 defense. The scholar hat has 11 defense. Yeah, so in other words, if he could equip the scholar hat, he would be. Right. Yeah. So, okay. Now we have some money. So, good to know. Further down we go. Now, there's a lot of paths here. I think these are all loot rooms, so we're going to go down and start... Okay. These enemies have the ability to divide, if I'm not mistaken, because they're blue. So if I'm not mistaken, these guys can divide. So you want to kill singles ASAP to stop them from dividing. But there's something worse further in. Or there's something worse that we can run into now. Now that we're running into those. Something far worse. Black Belt Yi, which we don't need. That's fine, I will take a Pyreless. I will be happy to kill a slay a dragon. Thank you. dragon has been slain.
Zani never understood what a great gift he was given by Master Noah. There's nothing more precious than a mortal life.
Eaters are fine. You know, if we don't run into these things that I'm worried about, I will not be complaining. Oh no, these guys can multiply. Oh. These are the ones that do that. Okay. So, if you hit these guys with a physical weapon, they divide. The reason you want to single target them, I thought maybe it was these guys. I didn't notice. Did they do it earlier and I just didn't pay attention? Or did they all die before my melee guy got to hit them? Chakra Band. That's also a black belt thing, isn't it? Monk and black belt, yeah. Okay. I want to say there's another variant of those things that is stronger too. It's a different color, palette swap. You know how it is. But yeah, usually it's the green enemies that do that. Hello, zombie dragon. I could just Kurage him for another 6,000 damage. Oh, that was insane. There we go. Fairy Claws, that's another black belt thing. I think they wanted me to have a black belt. More eaters. And black belts are a horrible idea here, by the way, because I think kick triggers all of them. So yeah, multiply can be used on their turn. Divide is anytime you hit them with a physical weapon and they don't die. So that's why you want to single target. Now, when they multiply, at least when they use divide, I don't know about multiply, but whenever they divide, their copy has the same number of HP that they have. So by focusing one target, if it ends up dividing, then it'll divide with low HP. I don't think multiply does though. I think multiply may spawn it with full HP. But either way, the advantage you have is that they're really good for getting a decent amount of experience for. Rune Bell, okay, that was a Geomancer thing. These guys don't divide on getting hit, I don't believe. Oh no, they do, never mind. But they also have the ability to multiply. So yes, this area is full of enemies that like to fill the screen with enemies. And if you're doing AoEs, you will probably get overrun. Now he's going to divide, so both of them are going to have about 900 HP missing. Yep, they died. Okay. I'm yawning so much. Oh, that one's gonna divide. Now, I could be mistaken on some of the rules behind it, like multiply may not fully heal, but I'm pretty sure it does, because I want to say I have... Oh, hello. I don't think there's anything special to these guys. Oh no, they divide as well. How? Whatever. They died. Doesn't matter. Ah, Pyrolus, I'm glad to see you. You don't divide on me. You don't fill my screen with annoying enemies that continuously spawn more of themselves. Now you would think, hey, I can just AoE them and kill them all at once so they can't divide. But the problem with that is you kill them so slowly that they will end up filling the screen. And if they have a full party, they, as far as I'm aware, they don't use multiply. And so you end up with 9 enemies attacking. And they don't hit super hard, but they hit hard enough that 9 of them can put someone down very easily. In fact, if they concentrate fire, they can probably knock out 2 of your people in one round. At least one of your people, if not 2. And this game punishes you for having to revive people mid-fight. Like, it is... If you see Raise is a level 5 spell, so you only get 3 charges of it at this point in time. Yeah, at my level. But, despite that, it's also the same strength as the Phoenix Down, so it's really weak.
Time to set sail. You take the helm. The ship is yours. This is your ship.
Yep. So off the coast, under the water. Don't know how we didn't drown. But now we have the Invincible.
I'll give you a guided tour of the ship. Use that ladder when you want to disembark. When you want to come back aboard, stand directly below the ship and press the confirm button. Press the confirm button to redline the engines so that your engine can clear the small mountains when you fly at them. Heave to a halt by pressing the cancel button over land. You can steer from the head. Are we clear? Alright then, follow me. This is the vending corner where you can exchange gear for items and equipment. You should find some powerful weapons in there. Take a look later. Nice. A free inn. I'll use my magic so the fat chocobo can be summoned to the cubby behind me. Come on out, big fellow.
So, in the older game, whenever inventory space was limited, that chocobo was very helpful.
You can rest up in that bed over there. Now, if you excuse me, I must go to Doga.
You're leaving already?
That's right. I trust you handle what lies ahead. What matters now is to obtain the Fang of the Earth. Rest in the Cave of Shadows, north of the Mer. Once you have it, return to Doga's Manor. There's something we still need to give you. It's up to you now. We'll meet at Doga's, I'm certain.
Unai left the party. Bye, Unai. Or Unai, sorry. And she walks off screen teleport. Well, she leaves. There's nothing down here right now. Oh yeah, parked me here. Okay, we're good. So now, let us pilot the Invincible. We have some things to do before we go to the Cave of Shadows. One thing in particular. So the Cave of Shadows is over this way. I'm not going to go there yet, but it's over here. It's in the middle of all of this. See on the map with all that stuff? So over there is where the Cave of Shadows is. You enter here and you hop from place to place until you get there. We're not doing that. So, not yet. We'll say that for next time. The Cave of Shadows is not fun. I hate the Cave of Shadows. But over here, I believe it's north of Saronia. No? I thought it was north of Saronia. Where is it? Oh wait, is it not north of Saronia? It's not... Yeah, is it on the floating continent? It might be on the floating continent. Or is it over there? Oh, it might be over there. Hold up. What's over there? Ah, yeah, it's up there. Okay, so I need to... Where are you? There you are. So we can boost across the mountains here. And it lets us boost across the mountains here. And now... I wonder if we could have gotten here with the Nautilus. I may have to check that out sometime. Anyway. down we go. And now we have Falgabard. We've reached the village of Falgabard, where those who seek to master the arts of the Dark Blade can be trained. Dark Blade can be wielded by one who has overcome the fear of the one's soul. Dark Knights are the only ones who can use them. A revival place, okay. Looks like I should be able to go over there and check that out, but I've always wished to see that stray blade was the last of me, but no one knows where it's hidden. Nothing but a dark blade can defeat the monsters in the cave. You should give up now. Some monsters will divide and multiply if you attack them with conventional weapons. Best to take a dark blade with you. Long before our time, this class of warrior trained to use any weapon, including blades holy and accursed. They called themselves ninja. Only those proficient with dark blades have a chance of surviving in the Cave of Shadows. Many have gone north of a mirrored tree, none have returned. So, we are going to change Shallot into a Dark Knight, and we are actually also going to change Red into a Dark Knight. This is a temporary thing. I do want 2 Dark Knights going forward, though, up until later. So the Dark Blades that they're talking about are katanas, for whatever reason. Now these are Ashuras. They are 1,600 apiece. You can they also sell Yochibo and Yochi Arrow. We're not going to use those, but if you have a Ranger, I think that's their next best weapon. Yochibo is usually a legendary weapon, so it's really funny that you can buy that. I'm going to check the ship here, because the ship actually sells a katana, and I want to make sure which one it is. It's the Shura as well. So, yes, so we can buy Ashuras here. I'm just going to buy 4 of them. Note that we also have no armor on. This whole area is dedicated to these knights. I was making sure that the ship didn't have a better weapon. So yeah, you can only get here, as far as I'm aware, with the Invincible, but it looks like there might be a way underwater. Anyway, we also have 2 demon mails to buy, and we're not going to buy demon shields. We have no helmets. Well, we have 1 helmet, the ice helm still, which is really funny. I don't know why they can't equip the diamond helm, but okay, whatever. In fact, so originally this wasn't Dark Knight. It didn't have glowing red eyes, I don't think. Originally it was Paladin. So yeah, the Accursed Blade user, Accursed Blade, it wasn't Accursed Blades. Anyway, so welcome to the cave here. I think this cave actually has the enemies that... Oh, this is a maze. Okay, so if I go up from here, I can get those 2 treasure chests, then I can follow it down and get those treasure chests. And doesn't look like looks like there might be something in the water there, I don't know. So yeah, the enemies here will split. Blade Blitz is why I want 2 of them. So Blade Blitz uses the dark swords, and it's an AoE, it hits everything. Wait, no. You need a single target because I don't want these things to multiply. Blade Blitz. So Blade Blitz is an AoE physical attack. It's very good. And it is one of the best abilities in the game. It is kick, but it doesn't, A, it doesn't trigger divisions, and B, oh, Kotetsu, hold up. That is the next sword, actually. I need as many of those as I can find. Does Death Call divide as well? I don't know. Now, of course, Blade Blitz is useless against a single target, but, I mean, I'm not going to change it whenever I have auto fire, you know? Okay, doesn't look like there's anything in that water. The Demon Mail, which we kind of figured. Oh, hold up. This is a back attack. I need to row before I do that. Or I can just run, because, That was a lot of damage. Really? Could we not run? Also, I love the dead body of the Dark Knight is literally just their mail and armor, like there's nothing in the middle. It's a little grim. You know, I didn't name anyone Alphonse here. That's, should be living people. Not suits of armor. That's a reference I hope someone gets. I usually make obscure references. That's not obscure at all. But nope, almost screwed up again. The beauty of it is that Dark Knights are also very strong in single target, so Dark Knights are just really good, but they don't have a lot of defense. Now, there is a magic shop here. The reason there's a magic shop here is because Paladins used to be able to cast magic. So back when it was Paladin, they did have access to magic, low-level magics. Because that's what Paladins do. Paladins heal themselves and such, right? So when they changed it to Dark Knight, though, they didn't give it the black magic access. They just gave it Blade Blitz. And ended up being better in the long run, but it does kind of feel like, okay, so they took out my ability to heal and exchanged it for an ability to just do lots of damage to things. But then they changed the story and such to match. So, with our newfound power, we're going to try, before we leave off, because we are at a point where I need to stop and grind, but before we leave off, let's go back and grab the Nautilus, which is up here. It's outside the ruins, along the river. We're going to disembark. We're going to heal in the Invincible, because it's free. And we're going to take our Dark Knights down to kick Odin's butt. We're going to try to take our Dark Knights down to kick Odin's butt. In fact, we have a bunch of stuff we can do now with the Invincible. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing all of it. Now, obviously the Nautilus is faster. The Nautilus is much faster. And in fact, the Invincible actually can't get to Doga's Manor. I'll show that off at some point, but it gets pushed back by the winds there because it can't cut through them. I mean, it's also a much bigger target. The Invincible also has cannons. Yeah, so if you get attacked on the Invincible, it has cannon fire. You know, this is fine. These guys aren't going to do enough damage to bother me. See, the Dark Knights alone would have killed them. Like, that's how strong the Dark Knight is, but of course I got back attacked, because of course I did. Back attacks are a pain. Proof of concept. So yes, they will make grinding so much easier. So much easier. Oh no, we got ambushed. Okay, so now let's single target and show what they can do single target. Yeah, presuming this thing's not going to die to Blizzaga. In fact, I think it may resist. Oh no, it doesn't resist us. It did die to that. Okay, well that's fine. We will give Odin a good old try, and Odin will show off just how powerful they are physically. Alright, Odin. Dark Knights versus the darkest of knights. I need to stop and cast Protect on them, because they will die. Ooh, Okay, he does not take a lot of damage from physical attacks. I mean, 400 is not bad for not costing anything, but 600, that's much better. Also, one of them missed, so yeah. I also have another cast of bios, that's nice. 3, 5, that's better. Yee! Yeah, see, they will die without Protect. And I think he's fixing to die anyway. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna actually have you attack. Hopefully that... Dark Knights are relatively fast. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Not believing this. What am I doing? Let's go ahead and Aeroga to try to do as much damage as we can. Yeah, 700 and 800 damage for physical attacks is actually pretty good. We might have this. Depends on how much HP he actually has. I have no idea. Oh, Zentetsuki, no. Okay, Protect did do a little bit. That's all the Thundagas I have. Let's switch to Thundara, because we know Thundara does more damage. Ugh, now he's in Zentetsuken spam. That's not good. Both of my Dark Knights are dead. Just go for it. Try to finish him. Okay, we have 4 Curas left. So we have another Aerogo we can cast. So let's go for it. Thundara, I have 5 more Thundaras. There we go! So got a... Shallot and Red are down, but that's fine. Alright. My strength is yours to command, Warriors of Light. And we got the Summon Magic Catastro. Yeah, we have Raise. No, we used all that. So, let's actually just teleport. Hold on. I can't teleport here. Gotta remember that. Poof. Go back to the Invincible. That's the last of the underwater things I think we need. Everything else I think requires the Invincible, so we're going to stop here, go up here. Now, I don't have any Revival. There's nothing here with the Revival Water, so I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to rest, they're going to stay down, I'm going to cast Raise twice, and then I'm going to... Oh no, it actually revived them. Okay, never mind. The bed actually revives them here. Nice. Alright, so... of course we can buy items. And do we have any armor for the... Any headpieces at all? No? Okay. It would help, but unfortunately they have no helmets they can wear, which is really weird because they're wearing a helmet with a sprite, so you know what that is. Magic. It has level 7 magic. Which I can go ahead and get Break, Drain, and Asuna, and Reflect. And then for my... probably Quake and Kiraja. for my red mage. Or, well, who is my red. So, Asuna, Reflect, Break, Drain. Now, that's level 6. Yeah, so this is going to be red's level 6 magic, and then level 7, and level 7. So, we're missing 2 summon spells, and we're missing the level 8 magic in general. We will probably work on that when it comes next time. So, one thing I know for a fact we're going to do next time, though, is we are going to go to the Cave of Shadows. I believe there is a better place for me to grind. I mean, I could step in there and grind. Like, I can show the way there real quick, because it's not that big of a deal. So you just bounce over these. See if I can get the path right. It should be down here. Over here. I want to say it's down. Oh. You see the cave right there. Here, preemptive strike, and every one of our turns, the artillery is providing cover. So, yeah. So this is what I'll be doing to grind. I don't know if I'm going to grind on the outside or on the inside. I think I'll be grinding on the inside, honestly. But I will be in this area. So why didn't it? Oh, okay, I missed it. Yeah, I just missed. All right, and I think it is down this way. Yep, here we are. So this is where the Cave of Shadows is, and whenever we come back, that will be where we leave off at. So until then, we'll see you again. Later.